Imagine uprooting your life for a new start in Europe, only to wake up one day to a message: your visa is cancelled. You must leave. No warning, no appeal. Across Europe, countries are shutting doors, cancelling permits and preparing for mass deportations. This isn't a minor policy tweak. It's a seismic shift. The dream of a welcoming Europe is fading, replaced by fortress-like policies that threaten to tear families apart and upend economies. Why this sudden crackdown? Is it about security, economics, or something deeper? Let's break down what's happening, country by country. If this shocks you, hit like, subscribe for real global stories, and let me know. Should countries have the absolute right to expel immigrants? France, birthplace of human rights, is making those rights conditional. By 2026, new laws can instantly void residency permits. No appeals, no exceptions. Politicians argue it's about national identity and security. Critics warn it's economic suicide, given France's aging population and labor shortages. Families who've lived in France for years are suddenly labeled undesirable. Children born and raised there face expulsion. Is a country a home, or just a hotel with management that can evict you at will? France is leaning hard toward the latter. The fallout is only beginning, and the human cost is staggering. In 2015, Germany welcomed over 1 million refugees. Now the open door has become a revolving one. Outbound. New rules demand economic contribution and advanced German language skills. Fail to meet them, you're flagged for deportation. Social and political pressures have replaced optimism with strict vetting. Permits are under constant review. Even those who fled war and found safety now face expulsion if they can't pass tough new tests or find stable work. The humanitarian experiment is over. The consequences are harshest for the most vulnerable. Germany's message: integrate perfectly or leave. Italy desperately needs workers as its population ages and birth rates plummet, yet it's ramping up deportations, even for minor paperwork lapses. The contradiction is stark. Farmers can't find labor, but the government spends millions to deport those willing to work. Politics trumps logic. The government wants to appear tough on immigration even if it hurts the economy. The most vulnerable, those unable to navigate bureaucracy, are targeted. Italy is deporting the very solution to its demographic crisis. The UK's post-Brexit immigration policy is a financial wall: earn at least $38,700 or you're out. This threshold is higher than the median salary for many essential jobs: care workers, junior architects, lab techs. The message: your value is measured in pounds, not skills or contributions. Businesses warn of labor shortages. Families are split if a partner doesn't meet the income bar. The UK is putting a price tag on residency, shutting out hundreds of thousands who once dreamed of a life there. It's a blunt, economic filter: no high salary, no stay. Sweden, once a humanitarian superpower, is now actively encouraging immigrants to leave. New policies make permanent residency harder, restrict family reunification, and cut social benefits for non-citizens. The government is even offering cash grants to those who agree to renounce residency and return home. The goal: make life so difficult that people choose to leave. Sweden's identity is shifting from integration to incentivized departure. The era of large-scale immigration is over. The severance package is real. In the Netherlands, a severe housing crisis is fueling immigration crackdowns. New rules tie your right to stay directly to your ability to secure long-term housing. It's a catch-22. You need a house to keep your visa, but need a visa to get a house. Skilled workers and families live in constant anxiety, fearing deportation if they can't find a permanent address. Instead of building more homes, the government scapegoats immigrants, turning the right to a home into a privilege. Denmark's radical approach: outsource asylum. Asylum seekers are sent to third countries like Rwanda while their claims are processed. Even if approved, they won't live in Denmark. They'll stay in the third country. Critics call it a moral and legal race to the bottom, treating refugees as problems to be shipped elsewhere. The government claims it deters dangerous journeys and breaks smuggling networks. It's a cold, calculated firewall, keeping asylum seekers out permanently. Austria's new law demands not just language and employment, but proof of Austrianness. Immigrants must pass tests on values, history, and even etiquette. Fail, and your permit can be revoked. The system judges residency on subjective cultural performance, not just legal compliance. Critics say it's less about integration, more about exclusion through bureaucracy. In Austria, your visa depends on your perceived cultural purity. Switzerland's 2026 policy is zero-tolerance perfectionism. Every aspect of your life, employment, finances, legal record, is under constant scrutiny. A late-paid fine or brief job loss can mean non-renewal of your permit. There are no second chances. Even minor missteps can unravel your life. Only the flawless are welcome. Everyone else faces expulsion. Switzerland's message: perfection or nothing. Greece, overwhelmed as Europe's entry point, is perfecting fast-track deportations. Appeals are nearly impossible. Detention and removal happen within days. Human rights groups warn genuine refugees are sent back to danger without fair hearings. The government insists. It's about national security and managing flows. For many, the Greek border is now a revolving door. Justice is fast, and often blind. Across Europe, a coordinated shift is building Fortress Europe. Higher walls, stricter controls, and less compassion. The human cost separated families, shattered dreams, and economies losing the very workers they need. Is this the future we want? More walls, less humanity? Or can we find a better way to manage migration in a connected world? These choices will define our shared future. Subscribe for more real global stories. Like and comment. Should immigration be tightened or expanded? See you in the next one.